Ever found yourself having a full-blown conversation with yourself while doing the dishes or walking to your car? For a long time, society has labelled talking to yourself as a sign of eccentricity or even a lack of stability. We've been taught to keep our inner thoughts quiet, fearing that if they leak out, people might think we've lost our grip. But psychology suggests the exact opposite is true. Talking to yourself isn't a flaw. It's actually a sophisticated cognitive tool used by some of the most efficient and creative minds in history. It's a sign that your brain is working at a higher level of organization and self-awareness. If you frequently narrate your life or debate with yourself out loud, you aren't crazy. You're actually tapping into a unique set of psychological strengths. The first quality you likely possess is a research indicates that externalizing your thoughts acts like a spotlight for your brain. When you speak a task out loud, you're engaging both your motor system and your auditory senses, which forces your mind to stay present. Instead of your thoughts floating away like clouds, they become solid objects you can work with. If you've ever searched for your keys while saying keys, keys, keys out loud, you've likely found them faster. This is because the auditory cue primes your visual system to recognize the object more efficiently. You aren't just talking, you're literally programming your brain to stay on track. Second, talking to yourself is a sign of psychology shows that using self-distance talk, referring to yourself by your own name or as you instead of I, can significantly lower anxiety. When you tell yourself, "Okay, you can do this, just take a deep breath," you are stepping outside of your immediate panic and acting as your own coach or mentor. This shift in perspective allows you to view a stressful situation with more objectivity. You have the unique ability to provide yourself with the validation and calm that most people have to seek from others. You are your own primary support system. The third quality is, think about the last time you had to figure out a complex problem. By talking it through, you're able to hear the flaws in your logic. It's a process known as self-explanation. When we explain a concept out loud, even to an empty room, we identify the gaps in our understanding much faster than if we just thought about it silently. It's why many programmers use a technique called rubber ducking, where they explain their code to a toy duck to find bugs. If you do this, you're naturally using a high-level logic check that helps you organize your world more clearly than those who keep it all inside. Fourth, talking to yourself reveals a people who engage in self-talk often have a rich inner world. You aren't just repeating words. You're often rehearsing conversations, exploring what-if scenarios, or even practicing how to express your feelings. This is a sign of high creativity and empathy. You are essentially using your voice to build a bridge between your internal imagination and the physical world. This quality allows you to be more prepared for social interactions and more creative in how you approach your daily life. The fifth quality is most people go through life reacting to their thoughts without ever really hearing them. By talking to yourself, you are making your internal dialogue conscious. You are listening to your own needs, your own doubts, and your own desires. This habit suggests that you are deeply in tune with who you are. You aren't afraid to confront your own thoughts. While others might feel lonely in silence, you have a constant companion in your own mind, which makes you more self-reliant and less dependent on the constant noise of the outside world. Finally, talking to yourself is a mark of when we state our goals out loud, they feel more real and more binding. Psychology suggests that self-directed speech helps in sequencing, the ability to break down a large, overwhelming goal into small, manageable steps. When you say, first I'll do this, then I'll move on to that, you are building a roadmap for success. You are reinforcing your intentions and giving yourself the verbal push needed to cross the finish line. It's a trait of high achievers who know how to manage their own energy. If you are someone who talks to themselves, stop apologizing for it. It isn't a sign of weakness, it is a sign that your mind is too vibrant and too active to be contained in silence. You are utilizing your voice to sharpen your focus, calm your heart, and organize your future. Your quirk is actually one of your greatest cognitive assets. You are navigating life with a level of clarity and self-support that many people spend years trying to develop. The next time you catch yourself mid-sentence in an empty room, take a moment to appreciate the brilliant mind you're talking to. You are in good company.